Ladies and gentlemen, it is Wednesday the 28th of October, and today Mojang released another feature snapshot for the Minecraft 1.9 combat update called 15w44a. It says that we are now getting closer to the actual release of 1.9, that most of the features are now in. So that is exciting times indeed. My name is slicedlime. Let me take you on a tour of this snapshot's new features and bug fixes. First of all, a new item has been added, the End Crystal. It currently drops off of Skeletal Horses, but that does not seem to be the way it is intended for the final Minecraft 1.9 version. In connection to this, a new data tag value has been added to Ender Crystal entities. It's called a show bottom, and it's a byte representing a true or false value, whether the plate is shown that the crystal sits on top of. End crystals can be placed on bedrock and on obsidian. When placed in the overworld or in the nether, an end crystal appears, but when placed in the end, an end crystal and a fire appear. When you place one on each side of the end portal, that provides a way of respawning the ender dragon. So now you can actually respawn the ender dragon more times, you get more end gateways and the dragon's breath that way. A respawned dragon does not create a new egg, however. If you've been following the snapshots, you know that golden apples were nerfed a fair number of snapshots back. They have now been rebalanced again to where notch apples are still significantly nerfed, but normal golden apples have been returned to giving 2 hearts of health again. Another change to health and regeneration is the fact that food was changed to give you health depending on how much saturation what you ate gave you, rather than how full your saturation bar was. This turned out to be a bug, and the new mechanic now only applies when you are not hungry at all. Since you can't eat food when not hungry, that means that currently this only applies to the very last food item you eat. I'm not quite sure that's the intention, but that's how it works currently. Other than that, health regeneration is back to working the way it used to in 1.8. The new buff bar at the top of the screen properly now respects the hidden ambient effects. That means that effects given with the /effect command and the hidden parameter set to true no longer show up at all, and effects given by a beacon now show up as highlighted, so you can tell the difference. Finally, the loot table system from the last few weeks' snapshot has been updated yet again. We still do not have loot tables for blocks or ores, but we have loot tables for pretty much everything else in the game now. It now has 2 new functions called set_attribute and enchant_randomly. The new enchant randomly function is used for all enchanted books that you can find through loot in the world. That means that the probability of finding different enchants has changed. The first thing that is randomized is the type of enchant, so you are now as likely to find a Silk Touch one as a Protection one or a Bane of Arthropods one. Then divided among the levels of the enchant. So Feather Falling is just as common as Silk Touch is, but among the Feather Falling ones, you will have a division of levels. So as far as we can tell now, it is then a straight random chance whether you will get a level 1, level 2, level 3 or level 4. That was all the new additions to this week's snapshot. This release contains a whole lot of bug fixes, so let's go through them quickly here. A whole bunch of rendering related bugs have been fixed. Glass panels would be brighter than the corresponding glass block. A number of texture and model fixes have been done, including to cakes, cauldrons and bottles on brewing stands. In addition, there has been a fix for Z-fighting, aka some flickering, on top of cobblestone walls. Entities and particles turned all black if you had eye level at above the world height. Item fixes. Summon item frames, paintings and leash knots had the wrong position. That was especially much of a problem for certain command block inventions that use those entities to center things within blocks. They've also fixed the fact that paintings and item frames would fly away when broken. And finally, a few fixes to the mending enchant. It had a requirement of an above level 30 enchant, which means that you couldn't get it from fishing and from loot chests. That has now been fixed, along with the fact that mending could not be added to shields. And that was that for this week's features snapshot. If you want to find out more about the snapshots that came before this, then click on the link on screen right now to my Minecraft news playlist. That contains updated videos for all of the snapshots released this far for Minecraft 1.9. This is an experimental snapshot, so do remember to take care when using it, especially since this one contains one pretty bad known bug already, which is that if you use an anvil to combine items, you will lose said items. If you still want to try it, remember to do so on a backup of your world or on a test world. To get it, go into your Minecraft launcher, create a new profile and select Enable Experimental Development Versions. Now save and start the game using that profile and you will be playing the latest Snapshot version, which is currently this one, Minecraft 15w44a. My name is slicedlime, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please help me out and leave a like. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.